A new type of wrist device is being issued to track migrants by DHS, and many are sent wearing these devices from immigration courts right here in Harlingen. Now, Border Report's Sandra Sanchez is live in the newsroom, and she has more. Sandra?
Good afternoon, Frank. It's like a wristwatch, but it's actually a wrist-worn GPS monitoring device. It's called VeriWatch, and it uses biometric or facial authentication. And hundreds of migrants are being put on this alternative to detention tracking device out of immigration courts right here in Harlingen. Nearly 3,000 of these wrist devices have been issued nationwide, with the most 500 ordered by immigration judges in Harlingen alone. That's according to new data by Track of Syracuse University in New York. Los Angeles courts have issued over 360, and in Dallas, 125 of these devices have been ordered worn by migrants to track those who cross the border and seek asylum and are legally released by DHS during their court proceedings. The program has grown substantially since starting last year as a pilot project in Denver, with just 50 wrist devices issued and monitored by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers. This is part of ICE's Alternatives to Detention program, which include ankle-worn GPS devices, telephonic reporting, and SmartLink cell phones, like devices that have in the past drummed up a lot of controversy. Frank?
Now, Sandra, let's talk about these different devices. What's been controversial about SmartLink, and is it still being used?
SmartLink looks like a cell phone, so there have been incorrect reports that DHS is issuing cell phones to asylum seekers. This is a smartphone app that uses facial recognition to confirm identity as well as location monitoring. These devices are handheld, but they only allow the migrant to communicate and take photos of themselves to send to their ICE caseworker through the app. They can also see their court schedule, get reminders, and check in with an ICE officer, but they cannot make phone calls or look up data. And according to Track, as of May 15th, there were over 155,000 migrants monitored by SmartLink app, including 4,000 from Harlingen.
So why the move to the wrist-worn watch-like devices?
Yeah, good question. I think the VeriWatch system is an attempt by DHS to combine the GPS location tracking device and facial monitoring in a sleeker, smaller wristwatch device. The watch can take photos and it tracks the migrant, but it isn't as heavy or clumsy or awkward as ankle monitoring devices. It's not a cell phone app, but it does send information. And lastly, there are
there are reports that the Biden administration next week might issue new asylum rules on the border. Now, what are you hearing about this?
Well, we've been waiting for this for months, but the Associated Press today is reporting that on Tuesday, President Biden might sign an executive order that will shut the border once a certain number of people are encountered on the border and it exceeds a daily threshold. We're anxious to learn exactly what that number is. It's been reported it could be 4,000. I was last week on a call with senior administration officials who said, though, if there is a clampdown on the border, asylum seekers who use the CBP One app who have scheduled asylum appointments will still be allowed to cross and plead their cases. For Border Report Live in the newsroom, I'm Sandra Sanchez.